In the ACCA SBR Strategic Business Reporting exam, in the group questions, especially in the question 1, section A, the examining team is quite interested in asking students that whether or not company A has got control over company B. To answer this question, then you will need to refer it back to the IFRS number 10 Consolidated Financial Statement. According to the IFRS number 10, to determine whether or not the company A has got control over company B, you will need to demonstrate one of these 3 aspects. But if I were you, I would like to put all of them in the exam. Firstly, whether or not we've got power instrument over the company B. So in other words, whether or not we've got more than 50% of voting shares according to the past record, especially the shareholders' resolution record in the annual general meeting. And also we will need to consider the share options implications to determine the power instrument. And even the more than 50% that we can determine the more than 50% of the company B's directors' remuneration and nomination. Number 2 is whether or not we can direct its relevant activities. So this is particularly important if company A and company B may have an impact onto company C. So whether company A or company B will be the acquirer. So we'll need to see that either company A or company B can determine the most important activities of a company C. So for example, the company A can directly affect the abilities that company C can get the license from the government. So therefore, the company A will certainly be the acquirer. And finally, that whether or not we can get variable returns from the company C. So not limited to the dividends that we can collect. Sometimes we set up a company C or to buy the company C solely because we would like to enjoy the tax benefit from a company C. So if we can get the majority of the variable returns from a company C, we still got control over company C, even those that we've got no power instrument or not being able to direct its relevant activities. So I would say that to determine control is highly subjective. But if you put all the points down onto your paper, you can get majority of marks by linking back to the exhibit information so you can pass SBR very easily. Best of luck.